Everyone, young and old, enjoys the Tour de Munster. It has become part of our summer now, the gathering at City Hall in Cork to cheer off the intrepid riders. Whenever people remember the summer of 2012, they'll remember the rain, the endless rain actually. But when August the 9th dawned, it was clear and dry. The day was fresh and full of promise. Everyone on the team knows the road ahead will bring challenges, and they're ready to help each other through them.
All this fundraising and stuff will make sure there's things there for her tomorrow, but they'll make sure that there's stuff there for her in years to come, which is brilliant. Like, you know, there is a future.
I'm coping with my own disability, and I am glad to be here with all the cyclists who are going around the 6 counties of Munster.
Other years, Cork Lord Mayors came along to wish the cyclists well on their journey. But this year, Mayor John Bottomer went the extra mile and led the team out on the open road, giving them a proper Cork send-off.
Hi, my name is Megan O'Halloran. I would like to welcome the Centre 21. We like it, hope ye like it, and have a very good evening.
Come with me and follow the Little Brick Road.
It's our single biggest fundraiser. Like, you know, it allows us to have, first of all, it allows us to have the centre that we have here. Since we came here, it's taken us to a new level. Like, you know, obviously we're looking at now, and then we would have some short-term plans, but really we're looking 5-10 years down the road. Like, you know, I'm looking at our database, and we have a lot of young members now, and I suppose it's a big worry for parents as to what will happen in the future, and I suppose this goes some bit of the way to alleviate that fear. They'll have a centre, they'll have a place to go to, they'll have a social context to it as well, you know, maybe a drop-in centre, you know. I mean, if they go to the cinema and they come back here, you know, and that's so important. And I think, you know, what we're trying to do now is retrieve some of the adults that we've lost, and that this is and the centre now is going to be the centre for them, and they'll be able to come in, and whether they might have a cup of tea or watch a television, watch a DVD, but at least they'll be engaged again with the centre, because our fear is that some of them have lost it. But the plan is really that we will have this place going into the future. We're really well placed for the future.
I would like to thank all the cyclists for all their hard work. It was great of them doing it for us and raise all the money. It was a great effort to make it.
Thank you so much.
How do you face a journey of 650 kilometres? One step at a time, or in this case, one pedal at a time. The Tour de Munster army rolled on through the counties, keeping each other's spirits up and building up momentum. Sweat and sun cream are a bad combination, and this year's Tour de Munster saw plenty of both. But the cyclists didn't complain. They pushed on relentlessly, to be greeted by cheers wherever they went. For many of them, the Connor Pass was the place they dreaded most. But when they got to the top, it didn't seem that bad after all. And what a buzz!
Congratulations. Good job, well done.
Isteach lo sa dangan. Chun lona ihe in Ostan na Skellige. There were plenty of sunburnt faces, but they were all smiling ones. As ever, the crack was good, the banter lively, and the camaraderie was palpable. Sure, where else would you get it? No time for a dip at the lovely Inch Strand today. The world and his mother are waiting at Deanoch Lodge in Killarney to give the 2012 Tour de Munster a royal welcome. At this stage, you need a decent camera to get a photo of the team. It's the biggest ever. And it has built up its own band of followers, loyal fans who look forward to seeing the tour and meeting the cyclists every year. Members of the Kerry branch of Down Syndrome Ireland led the way out of Killarney as the first drops of rain in days started to fall. But it didn't dampen anyone's spirits. Next day, even the Dubs seemed happy to get back into County Cork as the tour reached the beautiful Bugan Barra for a bite of lunch. As the team was rolling through Ballingeary, the build-up was starting in Cork city centre. Purple t-shirts started to flock in from every side as the biggest crowd ever lined Patrick's Hill for the climax of the tour. At last, the army assembled on the bridge and mustered whatever strength was left in their aching limbs to take on the final challenge. This is the third time that you have allowed us in Down Syndrome Ireland to share your journey around Munster, and we appreciate that so much. Having someone with Down syndrome in your life is very much a journey of learning and facing new challenges, but it's also one of unbelievable joy and love. This year's tour was probably a bit like that for each and every one of you, plenty of highs and lows along the way. But at the end of it, you have achieved something amazing. Your hard work at fundraising translates into smiles on our faces. It puts words in our children's mouths and helps build strength in their limbs. It gives our teenagers a whole new lease of life. It gives our organisation heart. We can't thank you enough for that.
Fantastic, absolutely. Oh, super reception, that's all you can expect, you know.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. It was tough, but I'll definitely do it again. Yeah.
And the highlights for you?
Probably getting up Connor's Pass and Mall's Gap and just finishing up with St Patrick's Hill and cheering on everybody that managed to get up it. So it's been amazing.
Well, you brought the sunshine with you everywhere you went.
Yes, well, the sunshine was brought to us as well, Gret. Not just the weather, but the people that we met along the way, the enthusiasm, the support that we got, especially from members of Down Syndrome Ireland across all the counties. It was just completely and utterly overwhelming. We thought last year was a vintage year for the Tour de Munster, but I think this year surpassed it, and that is just incredible.
Connor's Pass, coming into Clare and coming back to Cork, my second home. And they're my new family, definitely, and I just want to say thanks for helping me and helping my daughter and my family and making me so proud, because they have. Thanks a million, lads. Chapeau to you all.